Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about something that Bri.with.da.facts recently said to Perez Hilton during a TikTok live. Bri claimed that Dee Dee Blanchard was an awful person because she supposedly had 10 warrants and was essentially a lifelong criminal. The problem is, Bri didn't provide any receipts to back up that claim. So today, I want to walk through what the actual records show and what they don't. Let's start with the receipts. Based on the documentation available from Louisiana, Dee Dee appears to have at most 2 to 3 bad check cases, and all of them are misdemeanors. The first case was originally classified as a felony, but it was amended down to a misdemeanor after a guilty plea. There is no documentation showing the amount of that check. A bench warrant was issued early on due to failure to appear, but that warrant was recalled at the time of the plea, meaning it was no longer active. The second case is also a misdemeanor. A bench warrant was issued several months later for failure to appear. Because there is no documentation clearly stating whether this was a separate case or tied to the first one, it's possible this warrant was related to unpaid court costs or failure to resolve obligations from the first charge. It's also possible it was a separate misdemeanor. The key point is there is no documentation confirming either scenario. That warrant was ultimately recalled after Dee Dee's death. The final case is a separate misdemeanor involving a bad check written to Walmart in the amount of $38 and some change. Again, this is a misdemeanor, not a felony. The record shows warrant activity tied to that case, but nothing that elevates it beyond a low-level offense. So realistically, we are looking at 2, possibly 3 misdemeanor cases, not 10 warrants. Which brings me back to Bri.with.da.facts. Where is the proof that Dee Dee was this major criminal you say she was? The constant villainization of this woman truly needs to stop. She has been dead for over a decade. Let her rest in peace. And if Bri, Gypsy, or anyone else is going to make serious accusations about her past, then actual proof needs to be shown. Not speculation, not Photoshop, not AI-generated images, real documentation. The same kind of receipts I am showing here. That's all I wanted to share today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.